I appreciate you for being here. We appreciate you for being here.
Like I bring that element. I can't wait.
Appreciate
to see
you
this.
having
I'm
us
so
as
excited.
always.
This is something I'm looking forward to. At least that's a bright light.
Eternals.
Yeah. All right, guys, here we go again. This episode here is actually episode 96 of the Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast.
Did you get it wrong?
Yeah. They said it was 96 last
week?
Yeah, I agreed with them too and everything. I ran with it.
It felt like it.
But here we go again, episode 96 of the Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast. It's your man Jada, joined by Chris Cost of security here.
You don't like the breaks?
I like it.
Yeah, you just had to get me. It's your boy Keith, and of course, always to my right we have
Hi, Manny.
the ball of nerves herself.
I know. As usual, guys. I'm a wreck. What else is new?
My bad for opening up with a visual joke that you had to see, but hey, if you're not watching this on YouTube, you really should be. We have a YouTube channel. It's somewhere in the description, in the link. If you're probably reading it, yeah, the description is in the link of this. The link is in the description of this episode. There we go.
You can also go just to YouTube, and it's Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So yeah, check us out and get some of these jokes like everybody else. Watch me eat gummy bears while I'm talking to a microphone. Yeah, here we go again.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody's weeks?
Mine was better than y'all's.
I had a good week. I had
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all's was better than mine, is what it
Okay.
was.
Yeah. I had a quiet week at work. I told you about the Poppy incident, which it just made me feel good. Like, that's all that really did. Like, there was no point of pursuing it.
Having a young woman call you Poppy? There's nothing wrong with that.
It speaks to the native Puerto Rican in me. Like, shoulders roll forward. It just, also I didn't have the cut. So I was like, anytime, when you need a cut, you get a compliment. That's just an added boost.
Is it weird that sometimes it's like you get the most compliments when you look in the most, where you feel like you might be looking your most dusty?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was on the cusp of dusty. Like I kept I kept it clean, but
I don't mean dusty as in like.
Listen, I mean, I've had
it's nothing like this.
Yeah, you're not feeling up to par
plenty
to
of
your
men
normal.
at the gas station who just think I'm the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. And
oh yeah, because you got a car.
ooh, beat. Rolling in that Fiesta, baby.
Like shout out to the Toxic Hour because they posted something. They said, "Who's more romantic, a homeless nigga or a nigga about to go to or a nigga in jail?" I didn't want to touch it because there's different levels of romance.
It's definitely a matter of opinion.
I hate the internet for that one. That's some bullshit.
It really, really is. It's like,
fortunately, I have not been able to be on either side of that argument.
Yeah,
but I have witnessed it.
Yeah. Oh
enough.
God. It's the worst.
So I'm like, man, you really holding it down for the whole 18 months, huh?
Yeah, it's like right. If you play the long game, yeah, you looking at the perks of it, but it's you.
Anyway, yeah, that's awesome.
That's all.
That's a dope ass question.
Jada, your weekend was good?
My weekend was great. What did I do? I feel like I did something that involved trouble, but I didn't get into any. Pardon me. And like I said, I went to a nice little speakeasy on Monday night, surprisingly.
Did you dress up?
Oh, I did dress up. I did my Killmonger thing for Halloween.
How was that received?
I wore the hairstyle for so damn long before I actually wore the costume that it no longer had the effect when I wore the costume. Everybody was still like, "Who are you?"
I'm sorry, man.
Like that's how you normally dress? Like that
yeah,
vest?
because I had wore my hair combed over like that or whatever with the Michael B. Jordan look, the Killmonger look, because that's what I was going for. That the look became my own, and everybody became like, "I really like how you wear your hair like that. It's dope."
It's like they never caught on that you were doing the Killmonger in the first place.
Yeah, and so when I came to
really, how could you not though? But I guess
a handful. Like what was bad about it was when black people didn't.
Yeah, you would have thought you would have got some.
And you saw the vest. I had the official vest.
Yeah,
the Killmonger vest and everything.
It was a whole
camo pants. little necklace. I don't know why I didn't take any pictures. Boots and everything. I wore Tim's instead of fucking black boots just because that's me. But I had to look down and it just didn't work. Like a handful of people, like comic book heads. Like even that, I take that back. Like one girl, well, she's like more of a Star Wars fan. She was like, I know it, but I don't know it. And when I told her, she's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, damn, it's like it's not there at all.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm late to the party with the costume. I didn't want to do everything what everybody else was doing. Like there was so many Squid Game shit.
Oh my god.
There was like a 12-foot. It was literally my weekend, but they were everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, so that's right. It was Halloween this weekend.
Yeah. I didn't get very many trick or treaters.
That's so fucked up.
I'm like, bro, you were just talking about being dressed up for Halloween.
I know, but I didn't realize why I was doing it.
I feel you on that, yeah.
Because I just remember being told that, yo, we're going to dress up and there's the after party and all this other stuff. For some reason, it didn't click in my head that was for Halloween until just now. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Then I paid the rent on the first. Man, I got to stop smoking so much. Yeah, okay. But, yeah, that was my weekend. Like I said, I went to the speakeasy on that following Monday. So it was party on Sunday, party on Monday.
Went out for Dia de los Muertos.
Damn right. Yep.
Beat.
That was for the Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos.
Dia de los Muertos.
Yes. Normally I can say it, but I said it's like 8 times that night in that restaurant, but I can't say it right now. Went out to a restaurant called Mas Por Favor. Damn.
So good.
My Spanish is off today. I go to a Spanish restaurant to go eat vegan tacos and drink De Leon tequila. Shout out to them. Because they were sponsoring the event, so
yeah. you love sponsored events because the drinks just flow.
The shots were flowing. I had a great time. Went out there with a couple of girls from a certain venue that I don't think I should name right now, and it's nice to just be around pretty people sometimes.
Yeah,
and it not be messy. And classy, and just there's a vibe. No one's acting stupid.
Nobody, there's nothing.
It's a good night.
Yeah,
it's
and
chill.
I was happy to be out, and it's just it's weird. Like I had these days where I feel like shit's going back to normal, and then like I find somebody passed away or something, and I'm like, oh shit, damn. All right, so yeah, I'm at that point now. Where it's like I'm moving and shaking like really ain't nothing going on. Like I am out there now. Like I'm out. Like it's to the point now where it's like I'm not sick of this mad shit. And I'm out here moving. Cuffing season. I'm enjoying it. And it's not even. I can't even. I have to take that back. It's not even that. It's like I'm just enjoying being out. Like I said.
Yeah.
Around the pretty women. Just back to that normal, like
a chill night where you know what I mean.
Exchanging numbers, taking random pics,
keep it casual.
Yeah,
that is like low key the best shit because then it's just like when you sit there, you tell somebody else, and it's like when they see it's not some messy shit. It's like I met them out. She's cool people. Yeah. Oh, well, what does that mean? That means what the fuck I just said. It means it's cool people, and that's it. And then it's like
it was great to have that conversation, because they don't know who I am from Adam. They don't, so we all complete strangers,
which is rare in this city because the industry is very small.
But it's nice to have that. Before. Oh, how do you know them? Well, I worked with him for this long. Like I've known him for this many years. It was a lot of that, and. One of the girls was like, "Oh, we did work together before, like, because we literally just got done working together because we worked EDC together, and so we talked about that, made some jokes about that, and all the recklessness and how much of a shit show that was. So yeah, it was just a really good look. I wasn't mad at it. I definitely want to go back. I had jackfruit tacos, muy caliente style.
Yeah, you came in, you said, "Yeah, I had jackfruit." Like you was like, "Yeah."
Because I hadn't had jackfruit tacos like since I've been to that one.
And we talked about it last week.
downtown. So yeah,
you just talked about them.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not against vegan food. I just don't like it being forced upon me when I would like to have a steak every now and then. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't bully me into some shit.
It won't work.
Talking to you too, the LGBTQ.
I love the fact that you got to fumble it. Y'all. Y'all people.
Well, they've added some numbers in there too now. There's a 2.
I'm going with LGBTQ plus. Plus.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I know that
There's like a 2AA.
I don't know. I don't even know what
I'm
it
gonna
really
start calling y'all people.
To be honest,
y'all people.
I don't really know what
you
it
cannot be
stands
disrespectful
for, so.
when I address you as people. People is a gender fluid term. Thought about this.
People.
Y'all people.
No,
you all people.
They might not identify as people.
That's not on me. It's like
I have a story about that.
So stop forcing.
By the way,
your humanity.
Yeah, stop forcing your humanity on those.
I have a story about that.
On those.
By the way,
on those. No, on those.
Them.
No, what did I just say? On those.
I just want to say it's definitely very influential, and I faced it this weekend in a form that I didn't really think I would, but I didn't get very many trick-or-treaters, but so I got this kid, and he came to the door, and he was dressed as Spider-Man, and he came with like a group or whatever, but he was like an older kid. He was like a little bit older than my daughter, dressed in the blue Spider-Man outfit. Okay, so he gets his candy, says thank you, all that stuff. They go about their business. So I would say maybe about 45 minutes later, knock on the door again. I open the door, and he's there again with a different group, and he's standing behind the girls that he's with. So I give the girls their candy, and he comes up, and I said, "Didn't I already give you candy?" And he goes, points to his head and says, "I identify as Mickey Mouse now." And he had Mickey Mouse ears on his head. And I was like, you know what, bro, just take the candy, because I really don't have time for this, and I have plenty of candy. But like, it's just I haven't really seen it in a child form where it's like you switched your identity for some candy. I mean, I guess, sure, if that's how you want to play it, you can.
These are rules out.
I mean, there's no rules to it, really. It doesn't not apply to that.
These are the rules that those wanted. I'm still saying those. These are the rules that those wanted.
But he looked me dead in the face and just pointed to the ears and was like, I identify as Mickey Mouse now.
And automatically.
And holds his bucket out like, bitch, give me my candy.
No, automatically.
I was like, whoa,
you know
okay, I'm not. Because the last thing I need is somebody coming knocking on my door, like, excuse me, ma'am. And I'm just, no, I'm not going to do.
Pick your battles.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's not. I have plenty of candy. He can be Mickey Mouse, whatever he wants to be. Go for it, little baby.
See,
it really took me back for a second. I was like,
next time, just give him.
Did he really just?
No. Next time, just give him the sugar-free gummy bears.
I don't know. I don't do that.
Give him the sugar-free gummy bears.
I don't do that. I'm not. And the thing is a lot of my neighborhood didn't really do anything, so I was one of the few houses in the neighborhood.
Listen,
I had plenty of candy.
If it is, then don't do it.
I've done worse, but like, you know, I was only proud of my worst because there were some shit kids.
You know what happens when you give them sugar-free gummy bears, right? You've heard the stories, right?
Go ahead, Jada, break it down.
What's wrong with sugar-free gummy bears?
Just go ahead. Google sugar-free gummy. No. Google sugar-free gummy bear reviews in your sugar-free gummy bear reviews in your phone.
While you're doing
you two
that, folks
at home, if you're not in the if you know category of that.
I've said this before. I don't know if I've said this on the podcast.
Why does it just pop up? See you in hell? What? That's the first one that pops up.
So yeah. That's my recommendation. If you got enemies,
see, I just poured hot broth in kids' bags. I said, fuck them kids.
No,
but
leave them something.
Sugar-free gummy bears is now. If that's the right hell, if that's the first review, you got my.
Leave them something to remember. Like, damn. But that's my recommendation to all.
You give them like chocolate covered prunes.
Yeah.
Like,
anyone? No. You okay over there?
Yeah, she's
I'm reading what happened to this guy's ass. He goes on and on. They ruined this man's life. Spawn of Satan? Okay. Oh my God, Amazon left this review up like that?
What? They delivered it on time. They leave bad product reviews up.
Wow, poor guy.
Rotten hell.
I mean, I've had sugar-free gummy bears before, but I don't know. I grew up eating Crystal Burgers, so nothing really bothers my stomach. Nothing like that really bothers my stomach.
I'm not trying to sound disgusting. I swear to God, I'm not. As soon as you said that, I felt like everything in my stomach liquefied.
Really? I love them so much.
Like I felt
favorite.
everything in my stomach
I eat
liquefy
White Castle,
all
but
of a
every time
sudden.
I eat White Castle, I'm like, man, I wish this was Crystal.
God, no.
Oh, so good. And the corn pups.
Like, how does Crystals and White Castle hold their smell?
They patent it.
Even on the way out, you're like, oh, that's why.
No doubt.
Or am I the only one? Or am I the only one? Am I talking about something that I'm off now?
No, you're not.
No,
Okay. I'm laughing.
Okay. Everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Oh, weekends.
What plans?
Weekends.
Yeah, White
My
Castle.
weekend.
Christmas
Plans?
What plans? I'm here.
Tomorrow's at least the morning. The AM's a wrap.
Oh God, it's only 3 p.m. I might have a decent morning tomorrow. I'm gonna have a smoothie for breakfast.
Man.
That's it. It's like
Rookies.
Yeah, I am. I remember when that Foodie Fest when when the truck would be here before we actually had White Castle.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So I get like a 30 pack, like a dumbass.
you got a 30 bag. Yeah.
Ooh, we just walk around
and
oh,
smoke
so
myself
good. We
out.
do too.
And I probably get 15 down. And like you know that in that high sitting where it's just like, man, I done smoked out, so now I'm just munching, washing it down, you know, Harold and Kumar style. Let's say 6 hours later, while I'm laying down recovering, it's bad because it's like, if you ever been out to the Foodie Fest out here in Vegas for our locals, it's basically all the food trucks come out and local restaurants, you know, some of them.
It's like 150 food trucks.
Yeah,
Some
and it's just like
ridiculous
mad
amount.
food, and it's just like we didn't have White Castle out here for a long time, so we had a White Castle truck that would come out, food truck that would come out. And of course, like everything else in Vegas, you know, anything new, everybody and their mother's got to hop on it. So everybody's like buying like these burgers like 10, 30, 50, 100 at a time, store them in the freezer because, you know, it's not going to be for another year till we get some White Castle again, unless you fly out somewhere.
Or you buy them frozen in the grocery store.
Exactly. And those ain't even that bad. Now, if you
No, those are good.
I heard now if you put them in the air fryer, you just damn near you don't know the difference.
I had extra cheese in mine.
Yeah, so it's like,
but the little air fryer setting just toasted
so
perfectly.
before we had all that, before air fryers, you know, that was what we resorted to. And like I said, go out, get drunk, hit this Foodie Fest, eat some White Castle, have a great time. But I'm telling you, that fall, because it was always on a Sunday. The last night was on a Sunday, so that's when they was giving away the food.
That's when you go to like San Gennaro and like all of those festivals is the last night.
Any Sunday industry festival out here, it turns into an industry thing. That's the night that all the industry basically come out.
Just tip and get food.
So we do our thing. We go out there, and that the first time I went out there, I actually was at the industry tent. Mm-hmm. So it was like we were hanging out like past after hours. Yeah. So we just really, you know, we eating and drinking stuff that because they don't want to take it back, you know.
Well, they can't.
Yeah. And it's like an after party for everybody that, you know, that's a part of the festival. So one of the things I got invited to, and I just remember the next day, like being hungover, waking up. There's nothing worse than waking up with the
bubble guts,
and you hearing it, and you just like
bubble guts.
You hearing it,
a little bit of water, and all of a sudden that shit just all of a sudden your stomach sounds like Rozelle, just. It's like.
You ever,
not gonna make it, boss.
I mean,
I wish I could do the noise, but it's like it's like your stomach sounds like the bubbler inside of a water bottle.
It sounds like an orca whale in the distance.
like the water tank, the water cooler.
Yeah.
You let,
Yeah,
and
the
that's what
bubble.
your stomach
That's
sound
why
like.
it's called bubble guts.
Man, it's just but that wakes you up.
Yeah, it's like
Like I said, it doesn't affect me like that. I mean,
like-
I've eaten food that it's done that.
Like, you ever
me
try to
before,
fart in
but-
your sleep and realize that ain't it?
And now you gotta wake up and breathe and hold it. All right, let's just get to the bathroom.
First word out of your mouth as soon as you wake up is "oh."
Okay, we have a clutch situation here. We can get through this together.
Now you stumbling. You don't know what to do.
You're casually teeter-totting into the bathroom.
Better hurry up.
Just absolutely disgusting mess.
And then the first thing is 7 minutes of air.
Oh my god!
Like, and the next thing you know, your legs are asleep and you can't get up.
You said 7 minutes of air?
Over exaggerating. Just no. That's how it starts, and then it hits you.
Speaking of
like
bubble
you fall
guts.
asleep.
I'm going to say this.
Ooh, buddy.
No, real quick.
Yeah.
7 minutes of air is completely wrong. More like 7 minutes of like Niagara Falls. I don't know about you.
No, you can get hit with that hard gas first, and then you can't move.
The hard gas is what wake you up. What are you talking about?
It depends on who you are.
Oh, I don't know about you. That man.
Can we move on from farting, please?
Sorry.
Literally haven't been able to even get into my weekend because you guys are talking about farting. Her hair looks really good. That commercial.
So, how was your week, Annie?
You guys done talking about farting?
I think we're done.
I mean, unless you want to talk about how disgusting the McRib is.
Yeah. Like,
It's not. I
Yes,
love
it is.
McRib. You know that.
That's another potent dish.
Just
I hope you got time.
McRib. That's why I said that. Speaking of bubble guts,
you
when
going
the
out?
commercial came
Yeah,
on.
all right.
All right. Oh my God, the worst. Have you ever left the club?
I used to eat them before.
Oh my. Oh.
When I was pregnant with Addison, the dancers used to bring me McRibs because that's like one of the things I craved, and I would eat it like before our shifts.
I have
The elementary school McRib. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
yes. It was the bread though. It wasn't so much the McRib as it was the bread. And then they wouldn't give you any sauce, like
Listen.
no sauce.
It was like, this shit ain't even shaped like a rib. It's just shaped like a hashtag.
It's just like it's this piece of meat, and they just made little
Oh, you mean
tiny,
that press?
the little press.
That press
Yeah.
that had black marks on it?
Yeah, let's
It's not
lather
even
it in barbecue
fake
sauce.
flame.
Let's not
It's
pretend that was
dry
real.
ass bread.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's literally.
I don't even know
It
if
was like
pork.
wheat bread.
Yeah.
My stomach is like turning right now thinking about this right now.
That one I
seriously.
did not like, but the McRib I do like.
Oh no. God. Like I've had a night where it's just like I gotta go. Where it's like we gotta wrap this night up.
Yeah.
Like I said, it doesn't bother me. I don't know. I like.
Whereas I think it was one time I was at either Blue Martini or what's the other Irish spot, McFadden's, where it was just like something hit me, and I was just like, oh no, and I was just like,
All right, yeah, that shit happened to me at poetry.
Could have just picked up something from
That
town
shit happened to
square.
me at poetry. I was in poetry for like 10 minutes, and we went to go eat beforehand, and I was like, nope. I disappeared for a good 30, 45 minutes, came back. What happened to you, bro? We got kicked out. Oh, where are we going? It's like, I feel better now.
Well, now we've moved on talking about poop.
we're done talking about poop. How was your weekend?
We
I'm
went
sorry.
from farts to poop.
Wow. Well,
How many minutes are
if
we
we still
into?
have an audience,
23.
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
From bowel movements to shit. What happened, Eddie? What's popping?
Let's see. So this was the first Halloween that I did not have my kids, which was kind of a bummer. But they did have a great time, and
You
they
still have
looked-
kids? I'm just being honest.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I've been in your house a lot for the past couple of days. And haven't ran into them, is all I'm saying.
Well, they were at school when you were there earlier. I was literally leaving to pick them up.
Look, just saying. Used to see them a lot.
I know. Well, my time is completely cut in half when it's a shared custody. I have them 3 days a week. He has them 2, and then we
just
alternate.
let you know, I didn't even
weekends.
see any costume pics or nothing.
I got them from him, but I was just kind of sad, so I didn't really post anything. But
She did post a video where you were Spider-Man in the back seat.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I did do that one. And that was because they got to wear their costumes to school, and I got to pick them up from school in their costumes.
This is how I gotta do my safety and welfare
But like,
checks.
I didn't really get to do. I I didn't really get to do a lot of Halloween stuff with them.
Sorry.
Was supposed to go to their Monster Mash, but I ended up having to work, so I wasn't able to do that. So
What's that?
they had a Monster Mash at school, so it's like a little trunk or treat festival they do at their school. But like I said, I had to work, so I wasn't able to go. And then they were with their dad this year, and I didn't have very many trick or treaters, so like it was kind of a bummer. The 30th is actually the 3-year mark of my mom passing. So it's kind of, it's already a rough weekend, and then not having the kids. One of the best parts though is that my dad stayed the weekend, and we got to watch the Georgia-Florida game together, and they completely stomped Florida. So that's always a good thing. So that was probably one of the highlights of my weekend. Had some stuff go on at work. Wasn't the best. There was a
I didn't say a word. I did not say a fucking word. Don't go blaming me on this.
No, I didn't. No, I'm not blaming anybody. I said it, and I was trying to like be kind of cautious because of things that are just kind of up in the air right now.
No, I don't even want to talk about it.
It was just kind of a rough weekend work-wise, with logistically wise for work, I guess you could say. They had a costume contest though. So Saturday is a really long day for me. I dance 7 sets on Saturday. I work at 2 different properties on Saturdays. So my night starts technically, I get there at 5:30 and I go until 3 o'clock in the morning. So the casino wasn't terrible. It was actually all right. There was a decent vibe, decent crowd, some funnier costumes, a lot of, Squid Game groups walking around. There was like a group of Hulk Hogans that were walking around, which I thought was kind of cool. All different Hulk Hogans, like different like stages of him, I guess. But I get to my second venue, Blue Martini, and they're doing a costume contest. And so I dance on a stage where the DJ is, and we just have these boxes that elevate us a little bit higher, but we're like above the main bar. And then in front of the bar is the main dance floor area, a bunch of tables, that kind of thing. So the space is like, from the ceiling to the stage area is kind of small. So I'm already wondering how they're going to do this, but they let in they had to be the 10, the big 10 foot, I don't know if they're 10, 12 feet, whatever. They're huge, these big ass costumes that these people buy on stilts and stuff. Yeah. So there was Michelangelo. There was, and then there was the what's the temple? The hidden temple.
Legends of the
Hidden Temple. So there was one of him, and then there was an It, and he was fucking terrifying. The biggest clown that I've ever personally seen of someone in Pennywise costume. I've seen obviously a ton of Pennywises, but I've never seen that big, right? So, and this asshole's just walking around living his best life. And there's Georgie, a girl is dressed, like the Morton Salt girl outfit with the balloon, and they're just walking around. She's walking in front of him, kind of guiding him. And I'm just like, I'm trying to not focus on the fact that it is a clown rather than there's a person in there, because I'm deathly afraid of clowns. I don't like clowns. Same. When he would walk in front of the stage on the dance floor, I would turn around to where my back was facing, like, y'all can look at these cheeks for a second until this motherfucker goes to the bathroom. Like, I just don't. That was terrible. And he's there, he's dancing and he's doing this with his arms, and I'm like, guys, you let him in. He's big as fuck, and then they put him on this stage along with all of the other 10-foot characters, and they do a costume contest. They obviously win the costume contest, and they have them up there, and they're dancing, and it just looks like a nightmare up there. It looks terrifying up there.
As in like a shit show, or just like
one of them. I don't know why his costume was so terrifying to me. I think it was the size. And then you put him on this stage where he looks even bigger. Like, I was like nervous. It's like, I can't. I
can go ahead and say this. Like, I don't know about childhood fears and how
my mother made my entire room a clown circus theme room when my nursery was clown theme. I have been terrified from birth. Like, I don't know. I've been made fun of for it. I've had, people have clowns chase me for it. Like, just, it's a part of one of my worst nightmares, which is like me being saran wrapped to a plane chair with a clown driving as we're like nosediving. That's that's like my worst nightmare.
All right.
That went, yeah. That.
Hold up. Stop.
I'm trying to make an emphasis on how terrified I am.
No, stop. I'm trying to understand this.
We're not going to roll past that, are we?
No, God, no.
Okay.
First of all, I understand the fear of clowns because I have the same one. I have a violent reaction towards clowns.
Yes,
Mine
same.
is very violent.
Me and another individual that you know were actually kicked out of the Adventure Dome.
I understand why.
For that section area.
It's not I don't know where it came from. I know something happened in first, second, third grade, Ringling Brothers field trip, clown type of shit, and then ever since then I've been like, yo, fuck clowns. Like that's how I am. And it wasn't no crazy shit. It's just like motherfucker made me cry, and I just remember that shit. And ever since then, I've been like, fuck clowns, fuck it, fuck Barney.
Barney's not that bad.
Barney
doesn't really scare me. I grew up on Barney, but
Barney the Clown?
Yeah.
Oh no, not that one.
I'm talking about Barney, not the dinosaur.
The dinosaur.
Like,
It's like, he's not
Homie
really
the
a clown.
Clown's the only
but
exception.
Yeah,
I thought
Homie the
you meant,
Clown.
like, things and costumes.
Only other
that
clown
vibe.
I really fucked with was Bozo the Clown on WGN back in Chicago, that shit. But other than that, I've been like, Ronald was cool as a kid. I remember having a Ronald McDonald clown. I can't fuck with.
No, I don't like him either.
I can't be mad at two man had burgers. So, but other than that, especially it. So if I saw that, like I'm losing it because we had one.
You didn't see the snaps
didn't.
or the videos that I posted of him?
I did
oh
not.
my god!
We had one pop up in my job, and I had like, yo, get this motherfucker away from me.
Yeah,
because he's playing into the
terrifying.
role a little bit too well.
Right. They take it seriously,
And
I mean, they have to, I would imagine.
And I'm less like I'm fight or flight, and a lot of times I choose fight. Because I don't want no clown chasing me. So, like, that's the last thing I want. So, it's on. It's on. Like, there's no if and, like, all right, we going. So, so your reaction towards clowns is what I get. I'm sorry to go on that long diatribe. But back to what you said about being saran wrapped to a chair as it is nose diving and a plane is, well, then the clown
nose
is
diving in a plane as the clown's driving it and sitting there and laughing.
Yeah, and laughing. This is a legit fear?
Yes.
Clown pilots.
So I'm not a good flyer. I don't fly sober. The only time I've ever flown sober is when I was pregnant, and that does not even include after I've had my children. I was not sober either, and I'm okay with that because we got through it. I'm not a good flyer. I'm really not. I'm gonna die on every plane that I go on. I actually leave on next Wednesday to go to Florida, and I'm scared because I always get scared about planes. I don't like them.
It's an anxiety thing.
It really is.
No, I get it.
And I've been like that since my first plane ride. And I've never had like a terrible, terrible plane ride to where it's like it gives me that reason where, you see the Spirit flights where they're, being thrown all around the planes. I fly on a budget. I fly Spirit all the time.
Not a Spirit.
So
I did a flight from Japan to Guam.
I've never even had that type of experience on a plane, but I'm still terrified.
500 feet drops.
I've felt the drops.
Where if you didn't have your seatbelt on.
Nope.
The type that you feel in the single propeller.
I mean, I know once
Yeah.
that happens to me, it's going to be very hard for me to get back on a plane. But I mean, I've experienced a few like rough turbulences, but nothing that should I really be deathly afraid of. But for some reason, I am
floating. just enough off of my seat that like, and just being like, oh, this is it.
No. But yeah, and the saran wrap thing is
Well, I know about
I know
your
like
saran wrap fear.
So yeah, that's like my 3 biggest fears wrapped into one.
Yeah, she has a.
And then it's more like nose diving, but it's like in the ocean.
Like she has no saran wrap in her house, folks. That's not an over exaggeration.
I think that there has been a roll that's been snuck in. I do not use it. My boyfriend uses it for like cooking purposes, but I'm pretty sure he's got it hidden like underneath. But no, there is normally not saran wrap in my home.
She opened up a cupboard. I don't think she goes into it anymore. Where I have some here in my spot, and She doesn't open that anymore, I don't think, because she opened it up and looked at it.
It was just chilling there. It was like all out and like bent and like stuck together. Where I know that if you touched it, you'd have to pull it apart. And oh my god, it like makes me sweat. Like it's warm in here. God, it stresses me out. Sorry. I'm okay, guys. I promise. I'm okay.
Are you? Blink twice. If you're safe. Like,
I'm okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
Everything was not.
It's cool.
fine.
It's cool. It's cool.
I'm cool.
It's cool.
Everything's cool.
It's cool.
Chill. I'm cool.
Yep. Everything's great.
Chill.
So other than, I mean, like I said, it was an okay weekend. The stuff with my mom being tough, but being there with my dad. Georgia winning, obviously, was beautiful. It's always, honestly, we could lose every single game of the year, but if we beat Florida, I'd be happy. I know that's a personal thing, but if you're a Georgia fan, you would absolutely understand that. That's how we're going to feel when we beat Alabama.
Currently sitting number 1 is Georgia, number 2 is Alabama.
Yes.
Because the committee just said, fuck Cincinnati.
How y'all gonna be on a damn bye week and get back to the number 2 spot? How are you gonna go into a bye week and come out in the number 2 spot?
Y'all straight said, fuck Cincinnati. It's like, it's kind of cold, bro.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be those 4
Y'all said, fuck Oklahoma,
regardless.
too.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's how.
But I think what they're trying to make it do is it be like Georgia versus Cincinnati, and then Alabama versus who is it? I don't even know who the
Cincinnati's not even in it.
So whatever, they're trying to keep the Georgia and Alabama semifinal games separate so that Georgia and Alabama meet.
Fucked up for Cincinnati.
Let's go.
Look, I'm not an Eagles fan anymore, so.
And I didn't get to necessarily watch it, but it was dope that the Braves won, so that was another little highlight of the week for me. I even remember I watched it obviously 1995. I grew up going to Braves games, so like I'm watching it with like my grandparents. My mom was a huge Braves fan, so that was really dope to see too. Definitely well deserved and well earned. Hell yeah,
from the Braves, because there's a clip where he's trick or treating with his young son, and there's a kid that's dressed up like him. Sees him, and the kid has like the moment. He turns and takes a picture with him, and I was like, "That's fucking dope." That was pretty dope. But also, apparently, they were like badly injured at times. They made a bunch of trades. They lost their MVP caliber player, like the All-Star break. So they pulled it together, made it happen.
Well, what's his name? Broke his tibula.
Yeah,
and went out and still pitched a whole other inning.
And then the other dude last night tried to make the play at first, got his ankle stepped on, and then had the longest start in the World Series and pitched a shutout.
Like, they had all this greatness take place, and I'm not gonna lie, I just was not interested. I did not watch one game this season.
Moments are called moments.
It was a good series, World Series wise. I didn't catch a lot of games during the season.
Other than the one game we watched last week, that was it.
Yeah, I didn't catch a lot during the season, but obviously playoff season and then World Series, I was able to catch a few more. So it was cool to see that happen again. Because like I said, I remember, what was it, 1995, I was what, 7, 8, somewhere around there? 7?
Okay.
Yeah. So that was cool to see. So if I get to see the Braves win and Georgia win all in one year, that's going to be kind of dope. Because Georgia hasn't won a national championship since.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel.
Oh man.
But no,
just let me have it this year. Just let me have it. Just give it to me.
No, this could be it. This could be
really,
it.
if this ain't it, I don't know what to fucking do anymore. I really don't.
Because every time I think it looks like there's going to be a team that just going to even give you some opposition, y'all say nah.
Yeah, and we got Missouri this weekend, and we're like minus 38.
So I was like, all right.
Like,
Game's on at 9 in the morning.
I'll watch y'all play and they be like, y'all defense? Okay. Y'all just running over everybody?
Jordan Davis, baby. Shout out to him. That man is huge.
Excuse me.
But no, that's been great. I've been definitely enjoying this season.
No, I've been enjoying watching. Like like I said, I work on Saturday mornings, and where I work at, football is like the big attraction. So
everybody put their bets in and they're watching the games there.
So that's what I'm dealing with. So it's like I'm in on that action. Like I like watching people lose money, and
You sound like a straight mob boss. I'm in on that action. You know what I mean? And like,
I was really trying not to say it like that, because even
go bag gets sold in the park. I want my cut. Like, I love it.
I'm not gonna say that. You know what? I'll keep it moving.
King of Philly.
God, I love that movie so much.
It's a great cinema.
Shout out to Christopher Walken. But yeah,
Always.
sorry for munching on these Sour Patch Kids over here, folks, but it is what it is. Hope it's not too loud in your ears.
That's nice that you care.
So yeah, moving on.
I really don't care, but I want to build an audience with this thing.
That's why I laughed when I said it. But that's okay.
Since we already started discussing sports, I guess we can discuss the unfortunate elephant in the room of what happened with a local player here in Vegas, Henry Ruggs.
Oh, listen. You know that this is only the beginning of this shit, right?
Before we say anything, condolences to the young lady who lost her life. But that was just it's just an irresponsible act and reckless driving, and we live in an age that no matter what.
Reckless driving, he was going 150 miles an hour down Rainbow.
And the charge was reckless driving. Anything that's 15 miles over the speed limit? Or 25 miles over the
That's
speed
not
limit?
just reckless. You have put everyone's life in danger, including your own. That is insane to me. I hope that he is arrested and charged and sent to prison. This is nuts. Just because you are who you are, he's already out on bail. When he's killed someone under the influence. But you guys have to, it's not like he was on an interstate. He wasn't on a freeway or something like this. He was on a road that is red light by motherfucking red light and is one of the most popular and populated roads to go down in Las Vegas. It goes all the fucking way down from one side of it to the other.
Yeah.
It's a 45 mile an hour speed
45. With constant red lights. And he was going, how do you even get to 156 on that? That's insane.
But
like I said, I hope he goes to jail and I hope he rots there because he deserves it.
And you're saying how? It's like easy. We call this thing vehicular manslaughter, whether it was an accident or not. Mm-hmm. Especially under these conditions, you see people go to jail for this.
Yeah.
You and I.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I wasn't gonna speak on it.
That's fucking insane. Yeah, that shit. Ooh. Don't bring that shit here. Don't be doing all that. Don't bring that here. Like I said, it's only going to get worse with the sports and all of that other stuff. This isn't going to be the only incident. I hope it is, but.
Hey, this is what we wanted, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean, this is what comes with it. This unfortunately, this is what comes with it.
All extracurricular behavior.
Oh, wait till the NBA get out here.
That's why I'm saying this is not going to stop anytime soon. There's going to be more incidents, and it's just going to be stupid.
Let the NBA get out here, and then who was it, the A's? Or the Mariners?
The A's.
It was the A's, right?
Yeah.
And it was what, the Seattle or either the Kings?
The Kings,
because they were talking about the Sonics,
or a brand new expansion franchise,
or bring back the Sonics, right?
Yeah,
that was on the list, right? Or am I incorrect? Am I incorrect on that one?
That was potential with the Clippers because the dude owns Microsoft. He runs Microsoft.
Right. Well, either way is what I'm saying. Two more major league sports teams.
Keep it together, guys.
I'll be watching.
That's what I'm saying.
Dubai.
Keep it the fuck together.
You already see how they're already expanding the strip on both ways.
Yeah.
I want to go further out. That way. No, that way.
Anyway, well,
Yeah.
like I said, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the low, but you know, just this, like I said, this is something I was like, this is just the beginning. It's like I said, this is all just the beginning. I said it before. It's little stuff like where I feel like it's already, this apocalypse is already happening.
We just don't know yet.
We just don't know it yet. Like it's things like that. Like, and you heard about I don't know if you guys heard about the little baby situation, where it's just like he was given permission to make money again now by the those.
Oh, the baby. Oh, the
Did I say little baby?
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry. The baby. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
What do you mean?
With the
He was
whole
given permission to make money again. How do you give someone permission to make money again?
because
People really need to, like, I get it. Everybody.
I will answer your question. Go ahead.
This shit is so stupid.
So since the Lollapalooza incident,
Now Lollapalooza rolling loud.
no, but it was
rolling loud.
It was rolling out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought it was at Lollapalooza when he said it. When he said the dumb things, that wasn't Lollapalooza.
And then he got kicked off of the other one.
Yeah, and then Rolling Loud was isn't that where he came back? Because
He said it at a festival and then got
months
kicked off
ago.
another
Yeah,
festival.
like months before. But yeah, they basically said something to the effect of, well, it's okay for him to make money and perform again.
Who the fuck do you think you are that you have to
There
give
is
that
a
permission?
LGBTQ.
Okay, no. That doesn't give you.
No,
You
I'm
can't
asking-
give someone permission.
Let me answer your question.
We didn't say he gives
That's
her
so
permission.
The CEO of a nonprofit organization that I shall not name basically
That is
said
so-
that, you know, we sit down, we had a talk.
We felt like he learned a lot.
We felt like he learned a lot, aka he took his talking to and learned his lesson, and we feel as though he can perform again on said festivals. So now he's back on the Rolling Loud Festival. So basically,
Powers that be.
the community said, "Hey, you can make money again touring."
Well, on that specific festival, then because they don't. It's not like they have a lock on
and
his
other
entire.
but other back festivals like
That's so stupid.
no, but they was like they.
I said those.
Yeah, they.
You want to keep picking around and saying some shit.
Oh no, I'm using the same pronouns along the same way.
You know, I'm not using the pronoun. I'm saying those.
Either
Keep
way,
it simple.
those who we speak of, therefore, are invested in a lot of different festivals and communities and such. Hence why when he made those comments, it was like an immediate pull and shutdown.
I understand that. I'm not saying that that part of what they did is unjustified. I understand they were upset, and you can't just say whatever the fuck you want to say and get away with it right now. I get that. But what I'm saying is if you're going to come out with, oh, we're going to now allow him to make money again, like you're a little bit too much on that high horse, okay? Like this is another human being who you don't have any control over.
Apparently
you know what I'm
they
saying?
did.
Like it's just I don't know. Like I don't know where people think they can just have this control over people. Like
Look at her try and understand it. Look at the confusion.
I don't understand it. I'm not gonna understand it. I don't. And the thing is I don't act like that, and I don't surround myself with people who act like that. Like I am a part of that community, and I have been respectful of any and everyone and all of their views, and been very open and very supportive when people have different views and things. I'm not that type of person.
You need to get some more bad bitches.
But, like-
as a matter of fact, now that, you know. Now you brought it up.
I'm on a struggle bus. I really am. Because that's the thing. I don't act like that. And I don't surround myself with people who do. But it's just like, it's very overwhelming to even, I don't know.
It's underwhelming. Yes.
Wait, I'm over here listening. You come in with the more bad. I'm like, I'm rewinding the conversation. Like, when did she say that? Like,
What?
No, I'm just like, I missed that part of the conversation. Like, you chimed in, and I was like, I turned to instantly like agreed with you, and I was like, yeah. Wait, what? Like, wait a minute. When did she say that? So that's what threw me off. Like, wait, like I was replaying the conversation in my head.
But this is what I'm saying as far as what commenting what you just said. What Annie just said. This is what I feel like Dave Chappelle is always talking about. Little shit like this. It's gotten to the point now. It's like
I know.
let's dictate who can work and who cannot work.
Right. I understood it when he was talking about it
I'm actually
in the show. It's just
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for someone to get upset for it's getting to the. But I realized the other day, fuck is no longer the F word.
Remember I was telling you
my
about
favorite
this.
F word.
Remember I was telling you about the South Park episode? Mm-hmm. That was with the motorcycles. That was the name of the episode, the F word, because of the word that they used and the angle that they took. And it was beautiful. It was indefensible.
I always forget about that, and it's one of those things where it's like, oh, someone already said this, but to see it,
it's like I said when we talked about Gruden getting fired. And I read it, and I was like, and he called the commissioner up. I was like, whoa, like I was like, I don't use that word in my vocabulary, like,
but
no, because like you said, it is like
I'm
the
not
new
shooting,
F word. It is.
I'm not shooting a guy any bail. What were those comments? Those are more recent, though, right?
What?
Those comments were more recent.
That one, yeah, that was way more recent.
But when I say recent, that's right. This is during the he was still at NBC. I'm not NBC.
He was at Monday Night Football, yeah.
He was still at ESPN then.
Yeah, he was all of those emails. He was at ESPN. That's how.
Okay.
oh yeah, when he was.
That's what I mean. They were all from the same time frame, right?
Yeah.
Which was only a couple years ago. Like,
was it 10 or was it
10
5?
years ago.
No, he ended. They started conversations. Like, he sent the first initial name to the commissioner 10 years ago. He's only been the Raiders coach for like 4 years.
Right. I understand that.
That was like in like the past 5-6 years when he said Paul,
he's still down.
which it is an app, and it was like
Right. Okay.
Or Goodell. I'm sorry, not Paul Tagliabue. He said Roger Goodell.
Okay. Yeah, I know the comments were about Goodell. I'm just trying to figure out the time frame. That's all. Because I caught myself like listening to like Dane Cook and a couple of other like comedians from, let's say, 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. Jamie Kennedy, Dane Cook.
That word was used a lot 10 years ago.
Yeah, a lot.
Not excusing it.
Not excusing it. That's not. No.
Realistically,
Yeah,
it was.
And not saying that go flagrant with it and let it fly. I'm just
The language shift. There was a change in cultures and the language shift.
Doesn't Eminem say it in one of his songs back then?
He won. What? I think he said it recently.
He did a whole.
Oh, did he?
In like even on one of his latest albums.
He did a whole thing about Versace. He did a whole joke about Versace after he died.
Yeah. So
I'm just saying.
The whole check in the mail thing.
I'm just trying to grasp. I'm just trying to get an understanding. Because the reason I said that is because I was watching, who was it I was watching? Flagrant 2 the other day. They interviewed Tony Hawk. Shout out to Tony Hawk. I love Tony Hawk. Who doesn't? And they were talking about, he was referring to how like when he was growing up, he used to hide the fact that he was a skater because people would look down at skaters and would call him skater F-bomb.
Yeah.
That word that I, don't want to let fly right now, or won't fly right now.
On the 4th. Wait. Oh, sorry.
But when I say I'm waiting, because I'm curious to see what will happen if people understand that when he said that during the interview, because he actually said it, he didn't censor himself like I just did, but he was saying how he's like, when I was growing up, this is what they were calling me, so I hid the fact that I used to skate. Like I would literally go to school and hide my skateboard. And Andrew Schultz, because the interview was on Flagrant 2, Andrew Schultz, replied. So it's like, oh, so it's kind of like how even when growing up, someone was gay, they hid the fact that they were gay and pretended that who. And he compared it to that. And he said, "Oh no!" Like Tony Hawk quickly said, "No! I'm not even comparing it to that." But I could see where I understood where Andrew was coming from, because he was like, "No, but they're literally calling you a homophobic slur for the simple fact that you skate." So I see the comparison that he's making. Then you have someone,
it's like a kid who's in a theater, who's in like a theater program at school, or
or whatever stereotype you want to throw, and they're just calling you like, look at the drama F-bomb, or look at the choir F, whatever. So I don't know, childhood was fucked up, because I remember they were letting that shit fly back in my school.
Yeah, I heard that a lot growing up. I heard that word a lot.
But it wasn't toward anyone that was, and I'm not saying, I don't want to use the word weird like that, but it wasn't ever towards anybody that was actually gay.
I heard it with both.
I mean, think about it. Like, I heard, remember games like Kill the Carrier?
Yeah.
But I've also heard it smear the Q.
Yeah.
And it would be
that's how it was. That's what it was
like
called when I grew up.
Passover. And I was like, you know what I mean? But
you ever have that game? Where it's like,
it's a one versus all
football game.
No.
Throw the ball up in the air.
Whoever catches it.
I've never personally played that, but I know what you're talking about.
It builds toughness again.
That was our Squid Game right there.
Right.
Yo.
I've seen quite a few. I didn't know that was what it was called, but okay.
We actually played with a dude that actually went on to go to fucking, where do you go? He played semi-pro, I believe. Like everybody we played with, pretty much all of it went to go to college.
When the jail dudes tried to get in, the older kids was like, "No, we gotta go inside." We gotta go inside.
I remember one time we played that shit in the street.
Ouch.
But yeah, there was always some kind of connotation like that. Like I remember dudes would like, if you wore one earring, oh, you're gay. Like it was always something. Like
we had to wear the earring on a certain
side. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a telltale sign.
Jesus Christ.
God, we were fucking lame back then.
Yeah, like. But that was still back in the whole make you gay era. Oh, that'll make you gay.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro. I was like, I would just tell dudes, I'm like, nigga, you listen to too much Elton John, that'll make you gay. But you listen to Prince and he wore high heels.
Listen to Coldplay.
Hey, it's like, that would be the
like you like Creed.
Hey, there will be no Creed Sunday.
No, listen, don't listen. Have you heard?
I'm not when you are with me.
That's like one of Ben's favorite songs.
Man, when I found out that was actually all religion based, I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
Them and Evanescence.
My mom loved
POD.
Creed. That's why I wrote. You know how many times I've heard more Creed?
All of the others.
How long have been in a year?
Fly.
I've heard more Creed in the past year and a half than I had in the past 10 years of my life. That's like,
he's military.
Yeah. Ben's blast that shit.
Yeah. He's military.
Yeah.
That was our shit.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
My sacrifice. Da-da-da.
What? Yes. Yes. That was our theme song. What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
If you served, you know what I'm talking about.
All right, so in the Kazaa Share Bear era of download shit, there was also like videos and shit you could download, but like there were like custom like music edited videos to wrestling videos. So they would always sync that song. So like whenever somebody was doing a big ass dive, they do it in slow motion and sing it up perfectly. Yeah, bro, we watched those. Ruined so many fucking computers on that shit. It's like
LimeWire.
Our soundtrack.
Morpheus, Napster.
I remember our soundtrack one time was like Hoobastank, Evanescence, Linkin Park,
Stained.
Stained.
It's been a while.
Wow.
Fuck. And you name it.
Well, I got a playlist like that on my phone still. So
throw some Buck Cherry. No, Buck Cherry was a little bit later.
What's
Puddle of Mud?
Puddle of Mud.
Yeah.
Sum 41 was in there.
Blink 182.
Yeah, there was. Come
All
on.
American Rejects.
There was a time where it was just like, this is what my focus is for right now. Like that when I say, because that's how we play when we deploy.
Oh no, I've
That was-
heard. I've heard. That's
A
literally.
little Chevelle Send the Pain Below. A little Echo.
I was like, anybody that came back,
Listen, I let my man get down however he wants to get down. I'm just saying I have heard more Creed because, like I said, my mom loved Creed when they first came out, so I heard it a lot growing up, preteen into teenager. But then I've heard, in the past 10 years, I've heard more of it in this last year and a half than I've heard in 10 years.
there's a certain veteran. If you play, it's been a while. Shut down a minute. And I know you've seen Ben.
Yeah.
Gets kind of quiet with his beer or whatever he's drinking. Get into his thoughts for a second.
My baby. I swear.
I know. There's a
Listen,
certain.
he went through some shit.
Look, I know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
Like
Damn.
some shit. Like
I
when,
know.
and some of the things that he has told me, and I know he has not even told me like the tip of the iceberg of some of the things that he has been through while he. And I tell you, he feels these songs though. He really does, and I let him feel them.
know.
Just baby, feel them. Feel whatever you need.
For
feel.
whatever reason, hip hop was not doing it.
No, you needed something else.
At that time, hip hop wasn't doing it for us. That angst that came out, that man.
Listen, y'all.
Listen,
Feel
I'm
it.
not gonna act like I haven't been playing "Make Yourself" by Incubus over the past couple days.
Hey.
So, like the whole album.
And like I said, like when I found out it was all, especially like with Creed, like you said, POD. Man, even
Feel so alive.
Rage Against. Oh, don't even give me stuff but Rage Against the Machine. What?
Oh, killing in the name.
Man,
yeah.
come on now. Like
A little what?
I know. Like I said,
there'll be certain rock
System of a
songs.
Down.
There'll be certain rock songs I would
Well, I
hear.
mean, I grew up on that stuff too. It just doesn't hit me as it
there was
hits
certain rock songs I
apparently
would
anyone
hear.
that was enlisted in the
I'll hear
military
it and
at
I'll
the
tear
time.
up like a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, all right. And then that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like, I'll be like, all right, yeah, we did that. And then
Yeah.
that's it. For whatever reason, that 2001, 05, there's like...
Yeah, that's
there's-
exactly when it was.
Yeah.
That stadium God rock. A little Godsmack. A little.
telling you. There's certain
I
veterans.
was in high school.
There's certain
All of that.
veterans.
If it was
yeah,
if it was
I
like
get
a pro if it was a pro wrestling theme song, yeah, like
DX?
mine was Edge's joint, the Alter Bridge Metalingus. Yeah.
Nah, mine was DX and also DX.
The Jericho joint, yeah.
No, it was really the
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Yeah. That guitar riff.
Break it down.
Yeah, I'm coming for your head, literally.
Oh my god, so terrible.
I've been laughing because they it's pro wrestling is always a thing. They do like this one girl was
I'm
trying
getting a
to
headache thinking about that shit.
yeah, this one girl was trying to dance on their table and she knocked her head back and hit the glass, but as soon as they hit the glass, they did the Snow Cold entrance because they synced it up perfectly. So when you hear that glass,
That was another one.
that was my favorite.
That was another one.
Him and the Undertaker.
Kid Rock too.
that was when Limp Bizkit had the rolling joint with Redman, DMX,
Yep.
and Method Man. Yeah, that was when it was like, yeah, but they also did the joint with Method all in together now, which was
Yep.
like,
The DJ Premier one.
yeah, that was the one that was like, whoa, okay, like I can do without
No,
Fred Durst.
I was playing Rolling the other day with the one he did with DMX.
Yeah, the UAV joint.
Yeah. And then what was it I was listening to the other day that almost took me out? I can't even remember now. I'm having a brain fart, but yeah, that era of music was just yeah.
Like I said, y'all feel it.
It's weird though. It's just weird because like there was no hip hop music at that time that could just
Like that should just
Make
hit
you feel that
there
way.
was no
Yes.
R&B music. There was nothing at that time that just described like you don't get it. Oh, Johnny Cash was another one, especially when Hurt came out.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Johnny.
Like to this day, I can't listen to Hurt without having like
I grew up with him, so he hits a different spot.
Yeah, especially when I came back and I was trying to explain what I was going through, and then everybody was like, "You'll be fine," because I was still making jokes, but then I would like start drinking and start talking and be like, "Yo, I'm hurting," and they'd be like, "Here, take this."
See,
and I'm like, "Yo, I'm dying in here."
That's so sad. Like,
So I brought up Incubus's "Make Yourself" album, and that came out like my junior year of high school, and that was when I hit the whatchamacallit. I was really hitting the road playing ball. And I knew at the very least that no matter what, I'm not finna be around y'all next year. It's like that's what it was. I was like, yo, like I'm gonna be out of state. Like I could already sense it, and it was like I was kind of getting ahead of that curve. Mm-hmm. But that music like really helped me get into like the being by myself shit, because I was hearing shit, but I'm also hearing elements of hip hop into all of this song. And I'm like, I don't know, this isn't hip hop, but it has like a hip hop feel to it. But at the same time, like it's tapping into all my goddamn emotions right now. Like
question for you real quick. Vitamin C. The song.
Mm-hmm. The
remember
singer.
that?
She was a singer.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember
she
that
had
song? The graduation song.
That was. Didn't we talk about this? That was graduation song. That was when I left middle school. And then remember I said it was the Natalie, what was her name, song? We were talking about this one night. It wasn't on here. We were all talking about it. I think it was at my house.
Was it
the graduation songs. The oh my God. But yeah, the graduation song, the As We Go On, that one, whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that one
Does he know the words of that?
Yes.
Does it have anything to do with that time frame that he knows the words of that?
I think it would be when he.
Well, that was middle school for me. So that he's younger than me.
No, but I know. But for some reason, even me, for that time frame,
I know. We talked about this at my house. We were talking about it.
For that time frame, a lot of veterans also know that song because of those lyrics.
Yeah, he knows it.
For some strange reason.
He also knows every word to Wish Upon a Star.
What? Twinkle? What?
When You Wish Upon a Star. It's his favorite song from Pinocchio.
Okay. I'm thinking.
I thought it was the 80s joint, Wishing on a Star.
Yeah.
I was like, that was hard.
Like,
I was like, oh, you old.
Yeah, it's a badass song. What are you talking about? Yeah.
He knows a lot of songs.
I gotta look that song up now. I'm gonna be singing
very
that
eclectic. We're both very eclectic. That's something that is a part of our relationship with music.
That's how I knew he was cool.
All sorts of music.
Right, I'm cool with him. We just think different sometimes.
The song roulette. The song roulette though is the funnest part that we play. The game that we play, where we all pick a song and put it on the playlist, and it just plays, and we all sit there and kick it. Yeah, and it's I know, like I love that game. We're gonna play it at Thanksgiving.
You know what that reminds me of? You know Tommy Boy when it was in the car. I don't gotta change it. You know, if you want to hear it, I mean it's fine. And then also they came back and they both singing that shit.
They hate playing with me.
We're gonna play it again.
They hate playing
We're about
with
to
me.
have another family function. We're gonna do our Friendsgiving. It's his birthday's on the 22nd.
Yeah, I had you up against the wall, humping the wall.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
What the fuck? I don't even remember what the fuck I played. But you just
Man, it's like sometimes you gotta grind on something, even if it ain't there. You just gotta like, yo. Like I said,
I think it was that.
What did I just say? I need to be better with your friends.
I think it was the Back for More joint, the Glenn Lewis. You went,
I love my friends, so it's okay.
But I always get my depressed bag, you know.
It goes, and then I know how to get you out of it.
I'll be like Avant separated.
Yeah, you went to R. Kelly, Mr. Big, and I was like, fam,
what?
Let it go. I think you did that one time. You played like Contagious, some shit.
No, that was
I didn't play. No, he didn't play Contagious. Somebody played Contagious.
Yeah, somebody played it. We were like, yeah, get this off the air.
I'm the one. I put on like Deborah Cox.
Yeah, you did play that one. Or I still like laughed. You got it on Snapchat, but when I played the Jeff Red, you fucking lost it. Like
it goes, guys. This game goes so sideways, so quick. It's a really fun game, by the way. Play it.
Look, man, I don't want to be 2 a.m. playing Anita Baker, Sweet Love. Hey, y'all looking at me like.
Well, happy now, play.
Are you gonna invite? I'm not mentioning any names. You know who I'm talking about. She's from where I'm from.
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Oh, well,
Falling out?
not necessarily. We just haven't really talked, and every time I do invite her, she doesn't show up.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't know. I might.
All right. Never mind. I don't want to.
I'm not against it. I don't have beef or anything with her, but it's kind of like I get a lot of the I'm gonna come, and then.
No. I get it. I get it. She kind of popped into my mentions the other day. So, all right.
Like I said, I don't have beef with her.
And
I love her to death, but I just don't set myself up for it, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I'm tired of ignoring. I'm tired. Can I borrow someone's lighter, please? I'm tired of just, saying no for the sake of someone else.
I don't think you should do that to begin with, because that's so far in the past. I don't think that matters, honestly.
Wait, hold up. Oh, so you're saying okay. So you're saying I should?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, and not take that in,
I don't think you should
and take that in consideration.
Yeah, I don't think you should. Okay. Not anymore. Maybe a few years ago.
Yeah.
A little more fresh. Right. At that point in time, but like now, I don't think so. Enough time has passed, and
I was thinking that too.
Yeah. I don't think you should take that into consideration. Go for it.
There's only.
Like I said, I love her to death. I always have. We've been friends for so long. I just don't like to continue to set myself up for. I don't want to say like a disappointment, because I understand things happen, and I get it, but. When I tell people I'm going to do things, I do things. No, so you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm I pride myself on being, excuse me, that type of friend that, like I said, if I say I'm going to do it, I do it. I'm very supportive. I try to like, what are you laughing at?
Something that I don't know why my mind went there just now. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Please continue.
Oh, I thought you were like laughing at me when I said I was supportive. I was like, really? I watched your dog today.
No, I hate that. It's not that.
To give you a break.
I'm so sorry. I start thinking about something. I start.
What, the damn Cards Against Humanity thing?
No, it went there. It went to thinking about Marvel movies, and we were talking about that one time because I remember she said she was interested in it, and I was like, man, I'm going to go see the Eternals tomorrow. Then that went to, we should talk about the Eternals and everything that's going on with their beef and everything. This happened in 5 seconds in my head.
I see that. It happened really quick.
Less than 5 seconds.
Because you were looking at me as I was speaking, so I felt like you were listening.
And then it went
at one point.
Yeah, because everybody's upset because there's a gay kiss going on in that movie, and I was like, what? I've seen way more than a gay kiss. I've seen two dudes just literally going at it. I've walked in on some shit. I was like, okay, if I can walk in on the dude taking a pounding, I can take a kiss from the Disney movie.
All right.
And I started laughing because I was like, yo.
All right. That wasn't anything close to what we were talking about.
And that would be the first and the last time we ever got invited to a Marvel movie. Right? Somehow they looked us up and revoked our Disney Plus memberships.
I'm so glad I'm on somebody else's.
My man was going to work. I said, oh shit. I was like,
oh God.
I was like, damn.
What?
Okay.
Because I didn't know.
Anyways, what I was saying is, like I said, go for it.
He had my man in the swim position, and I was like, yo, this man was some work. How long did I say, yo?
Get your friend.
I was like, oh, y'all do it just like me.
The things we have talked about on this episode.
Because he had the shoulder pinned down and everything. I said, oh, y'all ain't no different.
This is all not going to cancel.
Wow. The things we have talked about on this episode.
No, but he's like, I didn't even say ill or nothing. See? I'm not. I was like,
I didn't say ew or nothing.
Like, hey, did I say anything negative about what I saw?
Cut it out.
I just saw some shit. I didn't say,
I was impressed. I was like, shit.
I feel like no matter what I try to do the transition, he's just gonna keep pushing forward.
Oh, that's what he was doing.
Here's the point.
All right.
Yeah, my man tooted and booted. I said, "Oh, fuck." I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, he was doing the same move I do, where I just like I have my hands down, so it's like over the shoulders, so they can't move. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, yo. It's like, I get it. I mean, I don't, but. All right, we're going to move on.
I can't wait. It's impossible. Right, or is this where we just wrap it up?
What? Am I saying something wrong again? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember what we're talking about now. Jesus. Yeah, you were asking me about Thanksgiving and stuff.
Oh, shit.
And then it went to that.
Oh,
We were talking about Thanksgiving. And then it went to that.
No stuffing jokes. Now.
No. Yeah, that's what I was asking about. Man, that's how my mom worked, man. Seriously. You saw it computing.
What I was saying, though, was that I didn't want to be disappointed this year. That's what I was saying.
I get it. Yeah. But I haven't, her not show up and saying, yeah, I'll be there, and then not show up. But if you invite her, I get it.
Right.
That would be fun, especially with Thanksgiving, because your Thanksgiving slap.
All my shit slap. What you mean? All my parties are dope.
Take the compliment.
No, I am.
I'm saying, but your Thanksgiving
I'm taking
slap.
this because I know that they do. I actually work very, very hard for that too.
Yeah.
I will tell you, my Thanksgivings, my Friendsgivings is what I call them. Is, as you guys know, I don't have a lot of family. I have my dad out here, and so that's my family. So I try to make it big for like our circle, our friends, our group, because a lot of us, as we've talked about before, our families don't really live here. Mm-hmm. A lot of us can't go home specifically for Thanksgiving due to work reasons and stuff like that. And I have my kids this year for Thanksgiving. So, and it's my niece's birthday actually on Thanksgiving. So we're going to get it's Tay-Tay's birthday, so we're going to get her a cake, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good year.
All right.
I'm excited.
But you're doing Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, it's on Thanksgiving.
All right.
That's the 25th.
Right,
yes.
Like, I have a schedule.
What do you mean you have a schedule? Once you come to my house, you end up staying there. What are you talking about?
I have an eating schedule. You're not.
Oh no, well, it'll be like
Thanksgiving is a week for me.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah, I have a Tuesday, I have a Wednesday, I have a Thursday.
Right, but mine is always on Thanksgiving.
Okay, I'm making sure your Friendsgiving is on Thanksgiving. Is
always is. Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
On the day, Thursday, Turkey Thursday.
I'll show up in my sweats.
That's fine.
My eating sweats.
I will be in sweats as well.
Sweats.
We're gonna, I'm gonna fry the turkey and all that other good stuff. I'm gonna do some seafood this year, but we're definitely frying the turkey.
Nice. Ooh, seafood, nice. I'll figure out something to bring.
Lots of pudding.
But no, you know the position I was talking about, though, right?
I know exactly what position you're talking about.
Just curious.
I like how you patiently waited to go right back into that.
No, because you didn't answer me.
I was too busy laughing.
All right.
Anyways.
Bravo to them.
Mm-hmm. Bravo to that position.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey.
What makes you think they couldn't do that?
I don't know.
Or that they didn't do that?
I don't know. I don't go around thinking about it.
You do that, so why wouldn't they do that?
At that point in my life, my brain didn't even go to that conclusion.
Some techniques aren't transferable. Some things, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But different people do different things depending on their personalities and preferences.
Me, I'm at one of those Project X type house parties. American Pie / Project X type big ass house parties. I walked in on some shit.
Loved that movie.
And me being me, like I don't care. I don't get shocked at much. I was just like, oh okay. Yeah, like that's what I like. That's just me. I was like, and like I giggle. Like when I get, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but like walking in
awkward. Something maybe a little awkward.
Sex that you didn't even think, were remotely gay. and they're just going at it in a position that you like and that you use a lot. And you see how my brain works. It still works like that even back then.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's a giggle for like I'm walking and I'm like, all right, and I'm walking out.
Listen. When you see a proven method work, it's like, that's really what it is. I mean, you know, certain moves are universal, and hey,
that one definitely is.
I mean, the leg was on the floor and everything. I was just like, yo, man.
It's like I walked in on when I was in Miami. I walked in on like, I don't know how many people were there, but I was like, my coat's in the closet, and I'm trying to step around the bed, and I'm getting groped, and I'm like, ma'am, no, thank you, sir, please, no, thank you, grabbing my jacket. All right, I gotta squeeze back through this way. Nope, still not interested. Nope,
beep,
nope,
beep.
nope. That's
Come through.
Not excited. That's his normal size. Part of me. Just keep going, and then it's to that degree. It's like,
Wow, we're gross.
are we?
Yes.
I maneuvered through.
Well, I am.
So yeah, like
I've been to the green door.
yeah, the green door smells like sex and wet laundry.
Oh
It's
God,
like-
moldy wet laundry.
And that's just like I said.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been there.
As a person who cleans swimming pools, you know when a hot tub or a pool smells like it needs chlorine.
It's one thing.
It smells like it needs chlorine.
Fighting?
We got dog fights there now. Yeah. Cock fights on Sundays.
Fuck you, Peter. No, it's like,
Yeah, we rocking out here. What are you talking about? Great. That's how I know my phone is listening, because it decided to remind me that who we were just talking about is on Snapchat.
Just in case you forgot.
Just in case you forgot. I'm like, man, come on, y'all listening.
I always feel like.
But damn, I didn't hear that song this year.
I was singing it.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear Thriller. Yeah, they didn't. No one. Y'all.
I heard some stuff in the casino, but
like
I said, it wasn't really that big of a Halloween year. Like I felt like I said, there was nobody in my neighborhood really decorated.
I heard a lot of Back in Blood.
Every year I managed to catch
a whole lot of I'm Too Sexy.
God, that one.
I hate dancing that song. It's one of the worst beats.
Now, I don't know.
Dancer wise.
I just appreciate
like
the
it.
ones that do appreciate the song. That's how I will say it. I appreciate the women that do appreciate the song.
I didn't appreciate it. I just said I don't like dancing to it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Can we go to the strip club?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
When?
Like
now? Tonight?
Yeah, like, I don't know if they think
No, I ain't got no kids.
I think they frown if I show up in sweats. So it's like,
Well, I'm in sweats too, but
you're a girl.
What do you normally wear?
Khakis and slacks.
ooh.
I guess I'm the heathen.
No, because I usually leave and work when I go to.
I'm going in with the print.
Same.
Yeah. Today's episode is going to be named Annie's Print. Because she is oh so proud.
Come sit on my lap, girl. What you doing? Come here.
Go ahead.
I have a lot of fun at strip clubs. Listen, I have a great time at strip clubs. I really do.
Chicken finger in one hand, thigh in the other.
Listen, ooh.
I don't know why I decided to put that out there. I don't know why. Just
good call.
because I've only been once since we've quote unquote opened.
Same.
And
I've only been once.
It's not the same. I'm waiting.
Add it to my going away because
but I want to get it to the point where
yeah.
fuck yeah.
Like, yeah, Ben's your man and all, but like you my nigga, so like
someone will have to understand.
Yeah, like you know, and strip club circus it's a lot easier for me to get home via Uber than it is for y'all.
Me and the three of y'all. God,
You'll be fine.
Oh, it's not me. I'm worried about.
4 cousin 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely not me. I'm worried about.
Some thick girl that's gonna be like, "Oh, you with the red beard? Come here," and it's gonna be funny because I haven't seen him in a strip club in like 10 years.
Oh, cousin.
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm trying to be good, and it's working so far. But a lot of these no's is going to start turning into yeses as it gets colder. That's all I'm saying.
Time to cuddle.
See, like, I feel like my, like, thought calendar is, like, I don't know if it's thought rising or whatever.
I'm not even thoughting it up.
No.
Thought rising? Thought calendar? You have a thought calendar?
I'm saying for me, because that time frame is getting smaller. And I'm getting more of the, we need to hang out. So I'm either finna get a lot of free dinners.
I'm just tired. I just realized now I'm just tired. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times I just want to cuddle with something up. Like,
trust me, if I had something consistent, I'm good.
I'm about to hit.
Because it's like 50. You know, once it hits 51 degrees,
do it. Who cares?
I don't want to do it.
Why?
I have bad luck.
I think you're in the best standing now.
But I think so too. And Dad. That's what we're gonna say.
Because there's levels and protocols and how you get to.
And I think that you're in a different space.
You're in your own space.
You're in your own space. You're in a really good place for that. And you've had maybe some bad experiences, but
I think
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I think, and also the criteria and that demographic is different.
You're not hearing me out. Like I'm not.
I'm not saying you're looking for an in-depth relationship, girlfriend, wife, all that. I'm just saying if for a companionship, someone you're interested in, have a good time, have things in common, things like that, like why not?
Yeah, just make sure you're not getting a little
It can be as casual as you want it to be. Right. I mean, you can be as casual as you want it to be, but at least
they
it's
out there. They
there.
Need a couple months and they ain't got a real place to stay, so they go back and forth between here and wherever. I've seen it. You've seen it. They kind of got a boo out here, but don't really got a boo out here.
I'm not.
I wouldn't even take it that far. I wouldn't even take it that far.
I'm saying like that's how. No, but like when you're in a situation like this, that's how they end up at your crib.
Do I have to?
30 days at a time?
Do I have to feed them?
Yes.
Oh no, I ain't got it. No.
Because they stay like 2 weeks.
You ain't save up nothing?
No, 2 weeks to 30 days is the fucking potential trap.
You got at least.
We've talked about the potential trap they get set in with in-house pussy.
No, you got to.
I don't even think you need to take it that far.
It's not even an in-house thing. Like you got to at least feed yourself. I'll put the roof over.
I don't even think you need to take it that far. I think it's just like I said.
You automatically said, I want to cuddle something. Cuddling is usually post-feeding.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
look. We have our source here. It's a step. Yeah, cuddling is usually post-feeding. Usually, you got to feed them.
I want to have something. What am I? I'm missing something here.
Post-feeding. You got to feed them.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. I would say yes and no. I'm good either way, but it definitely feels better if I got a full belly. That he's cooked.
You just ain't just going to sit up in here until what, February, March? Nah, man, come on.
Audition to mid-January.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And like the preferential
after Christmas, like
I said, I don't even think you have to go that far.
Yeah, no, even the preferential treatment guys, December. So yeah.
I'm just saying, don't waste your cuffing season on somebody who's going to end up on waivers.
Like I said, I don't think you even have to go that far.
What's the app then? My man was talking about Binge. Is that what?
Hinge?
Hinge, excuse me.
Hinge.
All right, Hinge and Tinder are getting some bucket. That's like you want some pussy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Binge.
the ones you got to pay for, like Match and that shit. Like that's like the real shit. Well, you can end up with a spouse. So if you're looking for the hoes, you go more so to Hinge and all that, and Bumble and all that.
Hoes, I can find the hoes.
All right, then the matches and
But I don't want to pay.
Then
they got free trials.
Oh man, I got 30 days.
Look, man, either that or
that's right in the middle of your cuffing season.
It's either that or you go paint you some wings on the side of a building and wait.
Oh my god! Never mind.
It's like.
I'm going back to old reliable. Just
put a bottle of champagne out, see what happens.
Pop the cork, waft it,
wait for it to happen. Just don't communicate.
And now what I'm dealing with is like the nice young lady. I'm not saying this disrespectfully or anything like that. We're coming to a vaccine issue with going to see the Big Three on Saturday. That I'm going to go check out.
The basketball league?
No, the Woo Three. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Jizza, Raekwon, Ghostface.
So she don't want to vax that thing up.
And I'm like, okay, cool. Then just take the test.
I'm still going. Yeah, yeah.
And then now somehow that became an issue. And then I was just like, you know what?
It's an issue?
In this day and age, if you're not willing to get tested.
It's pretty simple. It's either you get the negative test or you do the vaccine, right? It's either or?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I was just like, all right, never mind.
And that became your fault?
Yeah, no. I have a lot of dial soap.
I was about to say.
A whole lot of, what do they call it? Hand sanitizer.
You were not burdened by this decision?
I was about to say.
I even got comment.
I wouldn't even.
An Ajax.
No.
What's the man with the bubbles?
Mr. Bubbles?
Yeah, I even got all that. I can wipe all that clean.
Fabulosa.
And I ain't worried about it.
I don't blame you, because I would too. It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, you be good, though.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
No, it's just simple.
It's not so much about the vaccine part as it is if you want to make it an issue between the two of you because of it. Because that's your personal decision. You didn't make the rules. Mm-hmm. You don't get to decide if you can go to the show without it or not.
You did make the decision to buy the tickets.
Right. Like, and they put it in the terms and conditions. Like, you can't really...
I think the vaccine popped up.
They let you know. It does. You can't purchase without agreeing to it.
No. Like, after the fact.
Yeah, because
I believe it was after the fact. I got him that early. I didn't realize I got him like back.
So did
in
she
July,
expect you to not go because she wasn't going to get vaccinated?
I just basically said, look, I had to do some shit earlier in the year that I thought I had to go do, so I went ahead and got vaxxed. So that's not even an issue to me. Like I said before, I get into arguments with people about it, and then I got to remember, oh shit, I'm one of the dudes that got vaxxed, so I might be on the wrong side of the argument in this one. So it's like, I get it. So I wasn't trying to be, so I told her this. I was like, look, whatever you do, whatever you decide, it's up to you. Let me know. I'm not tripping.
Right.
And I was like, she's like, well, I can go get a fake this and fake that. I was just like, just get a test. I'm like, I don't think you have to pay for it anymore.
You have to pay for the rapid ones.
Oh, or whatever. It's like the official ones that they accept for the stadiums and stuff like that. You have to get the rapid ones. So they're like $150 or some shit like that. Okay, all right. I ain't know all that.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's more than the fucking ticket. All right, so maybe I might get it. I understand it now. But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with, and yeah. And I was like, well, let me know because I know where I'll be.
I mean, that's still not your problem, though.
It's not. I don't have problems. I don't have problems.
I got other people in my life.
I was just agreeing with you. Okay.
No, and I appreciate it. I'm just letting you know, like, that's minute. Other than that, yeah, like I said, I'm going to see Eternals tomorrow despite the gay kiss. Because, like I said,
I don't know when I'm going to see it, but
I've seen more than that.
He's going to be out of town, and I don't think I'm waiting. So I got to figure out when I'm going to go see it.
Damn, she's savage. She let you know.
I have been looking forward to this movie, though, for like a minute. So, and it's not my fault that he's not here.
Well, I'm getting all the ratings because they're saying it's just not good. And I was like, okay, cool. If it's not good, it's not good.
I doubt it.
I'm going to see it no matter what.
Right. I doubt that that's the case.
Can I go see some shit I don't know nothing about?
I don't care. Like,
yeah.
Please.
In peace. Leave me alone.
Look, I don't care what anybody says.
Look, man, I want to see Rob Stark and John Stark back on the same screen together. All right, it's been a couple years.
You guys didn't see Venom, but most people that I've told my review of the movie about and have spoken to have all agreed with me. Like, it's a piece of shit. It's not a good movie. They all, like, in my circle of friends, and that circle goes from ages early 20s to like late, almost. I think how old, oh boy. I think he's like 65, almost 70, and he's still watching this Marvel shit. So that I'm looking up to him. He said, "Yo, that movie's some bullshit." It's like he said, "I don't get it." He's a comic book old comic book head and shit, And so when I don't know anything about this Eternals movie. It was a shitty ass comic book. I never read it. I never read the comic. It was one of those comics that I never fucked with. But just like the Inhumans, I never watched read that shit and growing up. And these are all like,
I only know about them because of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so it's just like the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know what I'm going to get. Like, I definitely didn't read most of that shit. Like, only reason I read it because it was just like it would pop up in like a crossover. I think I said that before.
Yeah.
Where it was, where it's just like to see what happens, go read issue so and so, and then come back to this issue next month type of shit. So I read it and I was like, all right, this is cool, whatever, and moved on. You all right over there, kiddo? You starting to sound him?
Oh, good.
I know that Jack hit, right?
There's Jack in there too.
That's my girl. But I think I might do something different and like do a like impromptu review tomorrow night afterwards. Unless you go see it.
I'm trying to figure out when I can go see it.
Because I want to do something where it's just like honest, where it's like, how bad is it?
Yeah.
Like an honest, how bad is it?
I could go see it Friday during the day.
No, I mean, it's no rush, but it's like...
I know, I'm thinking out loud. Because I want to see it. I've been looking forward to it.
Speaking of thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran, I'm so disappointed in this last album.
Did you just say Ed Sheeran?
Yeah.
We talked about Creed, so anything's on the table.
I mean, I never really, got into his music. There's a few songs that I can't listen to.
That's the name of the song, Thinking Out Loud, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them, yeah. There's a few.
The wedding one. That's the wedding one.
One of them. Yeah. There's a few of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really like him, but not him. But some of his music I just don't really like.
Like,
it's personal.
I like Ed Sheeran the same way I like Adele. Like, there's certain Adele songs. You give me some Adele over. I think I've said this before. You give me Adele over piano, and I'm good. You give me some Ed Sheeran with just a guitar or piano, and I'm good.
Well, that's a vibe. That's definitely a certain vibe. But you are all in your feelings like that.
No, I
feel like you got to be in some feelings to listen to, especially to Adele. And I've even heard with this new album of hers that just dropped that it's just like she wrote this during her divorce, and she just
that's the Adele I want.
Went in like.
That's the one.
And I don't even know. I haven't listened to it because I don't even know if I can.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't heard it because I don't know if I can listen to it.
Like Mary J. Blige's ex-husband is asking for like a ridiculous amount of like alimony. I can't wait for her next album. That anger, woo.
That's a brave man.
Like, look how what was it? Beyonce's Lemonade. Mm-hmm. Think about it, when women just hurt in the type of music that they make. You get some good shit.
Oh no, absolutely.
Because there's a lot of dudes that didn't cheat that had to sit through albums like they cheated.
Like I said, I like painful music like that. That's why I fuck with country music.
It's, I don't know. I have such this
what
deep.
Was why don't you stay?
Yeah.
Why don't you stay?
Yep, with the Sugarland. Yes, I understand. I've seen that.
The fact that
live.
She's singing. She the woman that. She the mistress singing. Man, come on.
That one's personal too.
Yeah,
that one's personal as fuck too.
She cried in the video.
Yep,
man.
like that one's personal as fuck. Yeah, absolutely.
So she was the mistress.
I just connect to music in such different levels. I know you guys do as well. All three of us are very, musically inclined and have that bond, that connection, especially certain moments in our life growing up, big moments with certain music that sticks with it. So I feel like that album, if I actually listen to, I don't know if I could listen to it like that. The new Adele album, with it hitting, from what I've heard, that hard in that kind of sense and category, I think that would just bring up a bunch of shit that I already worked through in therapy. And I don't know.
I get it. I don't.
And I know that my connection with the music, I feel like it would go there for me.
So your girl playing early Tony Braxton or some Keisha Cole, and it's like,
we're in for it.
What I do. Or what didn't I do?
When I walked in one time, I didn't even know she even knew who Keisha Cole was, and I heard love. I'm like, oh God, damn it!
I walked in on the worst one possible. I walked in on the I was your lover and your say. I don't even be doing shit like that. What happened? It's just like you better just like the song.
You just turn around and walk out the door.
No, it's like I'm there now because we made eye contact.
Yeah,
the eye contact's been made. Yeah,
she knows you're there.
You know it's real when she packing on the stairs and I'll be like.
See, all this shit is real triggering. Can we move on?
Like I can hear the song playing in my head right now.
I have a lot
and
of
it won't
songs playing in
stop.
my head right now that just circulate my divorce. Can we move on?
See, I ain't never had a girl like leave me and I've been like, okay. Like I've like or like been upset about it. Like Martin in the first episode when he's like screaming that Gina was about to leave.
Bounce.
Yeah. I ain't never had that yet. Like I've never had that. Nah, cause like every time a girl wanted to like as a dude who's like I've never cheated, never done like that.
Can you grab the crown while you up there? No, she's afraid. She grabbed them. So they're not gonna stop talking. They getting deep into it.
Nah, like I had a girl threaten to leave me, but I was like the shit you was threatening to leave me over.
There's some more in the bottom of the refrigerator. Thank you.
Yeah, the other one that I got way back, the pretty bottle you liked. But yeah, I've never, oh, you just gonna leave? All right, I'm gonna leave you. All right, you want me to hold the door open? Like, it's like, just because I ain't never had that, I don't have that emotional like side of
Damn,
it.
I hate when I do this shit. Nah, I'm not, this is on camera. That's not gonna happen.
I was trying to
That's not gonna happen, Playboy. Ooh. I will set the bottle down and wait before I hand it to you. And be like, yo, Kate, no. I don't care how many people watch it. I don't care if it's one. Can you open up? This nigga actually reached his hand out like, I got it for you, boo.
I never tried it like that. I was like, right here. Like, that's it.
Hi, Bubba. Are you joining us?
Hey, sir.
Oh, there it is.
Like I said, I will
die.
wait until the frost, gets down. No, hand it to me. I didn't know they were to slap your hand away and hit you with the bottle. Like I was.
Don't you dare.
Anyways, moving on.
But yeah, pain and music.
Oh, we're still on it. Okay.
No, sorry, no, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Let's talk about coming home to some traumatic music. So,
Yeah, that was the one that did it. That Keisha Cole.
like I said, Mary J. Blige.
Like, it was like no, like to this day, I feel a way when I hear "Don't Leave" Blackstreet.
That was in my head the whole time. That was in my head.
What is it? What is it? Is that what it is?
Don't leave me.
Yeah.
Stay.
That's the one that got away song. Yeah.
You got your problem.
Oh my God.
I got mine.
Stop.
Together.
I'm saying that is the greatest opening negotiating stance. You've got your problems, and I've got mine.
Stop, man. God damn.
I danced to that a lot.
I mean,
actually.
she had that on repeat. That was like her way to telling me like to leave who I was with. That was her. No, seriously, that was her stay. That was her.
Oh man.
And like, and I get it because we had a relationship. We had a dog together. We had pets together. Like I broke the rules.
See, I had a time.
The thing you're not supposed to do or decide.
Yeah,
Get a dog together, have a place together.
you did
all the
everything,
other
but
stuff. Like pet nicknames. Like and she had her own little nickname for me. Like when she first saw me. That's how the throwback of it was. She said it was funny because every time she saw me, My Boo would be playing. Like every time she ever saw me out in the club, for whatever reason, that song, she would see me and that song would be playing in the background.
The Usher Alicia Keys?
Huh?
Usher Alicia Keys, My Boo? Or the,
No.
Oh, the
At
classic.
night, I think of you. Yeah, that one. The one that everybody was dancing to just a couple of years ago.
The new Running Man or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great challenge.
So every time she saw me, like that song would be playing. So that's how she took it. Like, and she thought it was cute. I was like a handsome man at the time. And this is right around the era of the after I had been groomed by the deaf stripper porn. I'm gonna tell that story one day, folks.
We're getting close to it.
Yeah. And I say groomed.
We're getting close to
The
it.
more I think about how that story was and how it happened, that's what it was.
We're definitely getting close to that. I'm excited.
That's what it was. I was a young 20-year-old being groomed by an older, more woman. So that's when she caught me. After the grooming, after I'd already said, after the grooming, after the,
you had a dog together, you was in the crib.
But at the same time, I also had a mane where it was just like, the bad one.
Why do people think they can pull that shit off?
I did it for 3 years.
Like, please explain to me.
I did it for 3 years.
That's, first of all,
even when I got
disgusting.
Caught, and even when I got caught, I still pulled it off.
They're stupid. Then.
Or accepting.
That's what this dick will do. Da, 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 da.
Did you just make that up right now?
Yeah. You never heard that song?
No.
Busta Rhymes?
Can't say that I have.
It's an old remix. I forgot who was on it. I know Busta Rhymes had a song. It's like, she was so much on my dick, I thought I needed to get an order of protection.
What's up?
That's what
I'm sorry,
dick
no
will
dick
do.
worth
It's
that.
a West Coast song.
Ain't no damn dick worth that.
I mean, as somebody who was with a chick and got caught and didn't get caught, I saw 2 other chicks that I was seeing.
Not only did I get
I was just like, fuck it, might as well keep it a buck. And it
I
wasn't
just don't
I
understand the point of that. It seems really complicated, seems really busy, a lot of upkeep, a lot of sneakiness and lying. What is the fucking point of that?
At least this is me.
Just don't be in relationships.
This is 18-year-old, 19-year-old me at the time. And it was pretty much within the same...
That's what I'm trying to say.
Within the same 4 to 5 day period, I happened to meet 6 to 7 girls that are all like, hey, hi, hey. So, yeah.
So either break up with your girlfriend or control yourself.
I didn't have any girlfriend. I didn't have a girlfriend. I just had a bunch of chicks that I'd see. I'd see this one on Monday, that one on Tuesday, that one on Wednesday. Then I found out 2 of them kicked it.
I just don't like that
Thursday
shit.
night. I was like...
Maybe
and
it's just me.
my girlfriend would, I'm not...
Pretty sure she wasn't okay with it.
She was not.
That's the point I'm trying to get at, is when you're doing it when the person you're with is not okay with it. It's not like it's an open thing where you're just dating and there's not commitment levels. I'm talking about when you have someone that you are in a committed, or they think a committed relationship with, and you're stepping out and you're maintaining that.
Oh, no. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
That I don't do, yeah.
No,
you know how hard it is to like one person?
Yes.
And
that's why I date 4 or 5 at a time.
I'm not defending myself, but I am defending myself when I say this, but I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying I'm proud of it, because I know it was messed up, but it was a part of it. It's a growth thing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to attack you with it. I'm honestly, as somebody who has been through it several times, actually, if you could kind of enlighten me the mindset of it, I would love to know.
Oh, why?
It's feeding your ego
what do you like? What is your point? Like, what is your
100%?
So your ego is worth more than how someone else's feelings are, and what you're making them feel, and what that's going to do to them because of your actions.
The measure of a man
is what it is.
At least.
Am I wrong?
I'm speaking for myself, but the measure of a man was always either by how much he provided or how much he attained. So if you took care of your family, consider a man. But if you sat there and had the fly crib that you lived on your own, you had you had a plethora of women that you could sit there and be around or whatever, it was always encouraged and such. And it pumps into your ego, and you think, okay, because you get attention for whatever reason, in my case being kind of cute and getting tall, you know what I mean, and actually being a decent person, but it's just the way things played out, and it's you kind of get full of yourself. And then once that falls apart in your face and you start to really understand the importance of that vibing connection with somebody, you grow. But like he said, we're both saying that this is in a time frame that it was young, dumb, and full of cum. Sorry,
I mean to stab you.
There's layers to mine. It was a little bit more complex to that. You have to keep in mind, at my age, in that time frame when I just was going through that, 20 years old, I have the world in my hand at this point.
You've mentioned that before. You've mentioned you know.
I'm 20 years old.
Right.
I'm living in Tokyo.
Right.
This is a chance of a lifetime. I get into a relationship 6 months after living in Tokyo, after going through all this grooming stuff with another story that I'm telling later. I'll tell later. And I get into a relationship with one of the, at the time, one of the baddest women that was working on the base. The one that everybody wanted. The one she said no to everybody. This little young buck motherfucker comes out of nowhere, 6 months into Tokyo, gets the girl. Who the fuck does he think he is? But I get the girl. That sends a message out to other women out there. There's a new dude in town type of thing. I'm not saying I'm that dude, folks. I'm not saying that.
But it's like being the new kid at school.
Yeah. But you get it when someone comes in, kicks down some things and says, hey, this is how it's going to go down.
When you come in and sit at the top of the totem pole.
I get it.
So that happens. So I get the girl, and I do the relationship thing for a while. But then I start, but that other side of me, on top of just being in the military, I know I'm in the military. This is, nothing's going to come out of this. I'm still in the military at the time.
Right. So at that point in time, when you just want to spare feelings,
it was more like I didn't know any better. I didn't know what to say. She's happy, presumably. Okay. I'm not getting caught. It's a lot of just one-offs. There's no relationships. And a lot of times, this is what made it even worse. Because I was working and she understood my schedule, she understood the double life where she understood, like, I need to have an apartment off the base and have a room on the base, like a dorm room on the base. I needed, I ran things a little bit different as time went on, going around over there. So my weekends weren't spent with her. They were spent actually working sometimes. In the clubs, doing things, and that would lead to what it will lead to.
And sometimes it's about what they'll
now go from 20 and now I'm 21. I'm 21 years old, still living in Tokyo. Now I'm not even the fresh fish. None of that shit. Like I'm really like moving around. Like I'm promoting shows. I'm doing all this other stuff. Less than 2 years ago, I was in Virginia Beach, like not doing nothing, swimming in the ocean, training and shit, and typing away on a computer. And hey, you see Doom, like the video game that came out at that point, or Duke Nukem or whatever. I think it was actually Doom, but yeah, it was just okay, cool. I'm over here doing some real life shit, like some real shit. At the age of 21. So it's like you just get into that lifestyle. And like I said, I know I'm not going to get married. And I'm still getting away with it. I'm still doing things. And I'm still just being stupid. I'm the man because my friends think I'm cool. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying any of it's right, but it's just, I feel like it's just something you have to go through. Well, you not have to, but if you choose to go through it, it gives you a different understanding. Is this for you or is it not? And for me, it's like, that's just how I ran because like, then it's like, okay, now I'm in Germany.
That's a really young age to try to interpret if it's right for you or not.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of feel like it would be better to just not even put yourself in this situation to cause.
You couldn't say that to a woman of her age because she's 26, 27.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense. Yes.
And also,
she's looking for that. And at that time, not to cut you off, but
she should have known. Obviously,
she's telling me,
21-year-old kid.
She's telling me I'm everything she's looking for. She'll wait till I come around until I will change and settle down and just And part of me's kind of feeding into it. It's like maybe I can do the long distance thing and all this and that. Man, 6 months in the living in Germany and one trip to Italy and Amsterdam, that was over.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes in those situations too, it's like, I hate to say it, but it's like they let you go. Like they let you just like I've literally had girls who were like, I worked and went to school and just look, if you have one free day a week, I'll take that. And it's like setting the bar kind of low there, but they were really content. But then again, sometimes they was either seeing other people or sometimes that was the only free time they allotted themselves because they was in school. So it's just every situation was different. Like it just got to a point though where like I got tired of the balancing act. like of trying to juggle around and do all that, because like even in my whole phase, I'm like, I still am like a decent dude. Like, I give a fuck about you. I pay attention to shit. You know, I try to remember specific shit, like what you're allergic to and, you know, what you do for a living, so I know what you're stressed about your job. Because if I slip up, that's how I get caught up. Like, you know, I don't need to talk to a person that does computer processing and confuse her with a nail tech. Like, it's not overlap. But it's just more so, like, there were some women, like, that was, like, in that frame, that was when I really started dealing with women, especially single moms, that were just like, these are the days I'm free.
Yeah.
And it was like, word. And no, but like, for me, that was great. Because it was like, all right, bet. You off on the same, you free on my off days. Dude. Especially when I started hitting nightlife. Oh.
Dude, I can remember a time where it was just like, I felt like, you know, to take a phrase from I forget who said this, where I felt like I was the work.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, you know, I'm the one being used for convenience sake. And I was just like, I'm cool with it.
See that.
And it is what it is.
I mean, and if you have that understanding, then by all means.
But if you don't, that can bruise your motherfucking ego.
Right. Of course.
That understanding.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Well, especially when you actually like her, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh shit, like, oh, okay.
She done fed you, put it down on you, and then told you if you ain't got another round in you, you got to go because I got to pick up my kids.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna talk to me any which way. But yeah, let's go.
Like, I've been sent away with as a Capri Sun. So
the first time a chick was like,
she said I didn't earn the full Lunchable.
The nerve and audacity.
They're $1.50.
I didn't put it down enough, I guess. Like, look, I just said I wanted something to eat on the way for the ride on. She's like, you can have the Capri Sun. You don't get the full Lunchable.
Wow.
You ain't go grocery shopping yet.
Wow.
Can I get an apple or a Pop-Tart or something?
Can I get some fruit snacks? You got any fruit snacks?
I'm gonna take these crackers you didn't get some soup.
That's the baby's lunch.
I say, I'm just saying.
I swear to God that never happened. But if that would have happened,
you ain't got a fruit cup.
That's the baby's lunch.
I told her, I was like, you got a fruit cup? You know I don't need a spoon.
Sorry.
She gets it.
No, I got it. I got it. I didn't say nothing to let you have that moment. Like,
saying. It's true.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, once had a girl ask me what that mouth do. She found out and never asked again. It's like, then she told her friend, and I was like, you fucked up.
So once again, sometimes I don't mind being the work. It's what I'm saying.
You know,
I don't need that spoon. Fruit cup, pudding cup. Oh, I will drain a pudding cup. Seriously?
Full eye contact too. That's what Jada said.
my eyes are blurry.
All right, well, I think we can wrap this up on maybe.
This shit went left, right, back to center. I don't know.
What did we even talk about? Okay.
We talked about enough.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Episode 96.
I'm so sorry, folks.
Annie's print. Annie's proud of her print.
Well, you said that's why you couldn't wear the other uniform, right? Oh, your moose knuckle just sweat.
I said the bottoms were too small and she wouldn't fit in there.
Yeah. It's just hanging out there. Oh, this is different. Just I can breathe.
A little exposed.
But I can breathe in this though. Some
Feel a draft.
just
Cut that shit off before I make their own.
I feel drafted. I feel a draft and I feel pinching.
Yeah.
So something's not right.
flapping.
Good night, guys.
Throw that ass in a second. All right. Yes, this has been another episode of the Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast. It has been your man Jada. Please check us out on YouTube if you made it this far.
Subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Ask us why do we do this?
Oh man. We love you guys. We appreciate
Did you take a picture? Like, no, hold on. Really quick, how'd you tell him?
No, I did not take a
Like,
picture.
no, how'd you tell him? Like, yo, you see this shit? How you expect me to go out like this?
I did not take a picture.
Nothing like that?
No. It
Well, how you have that conversation?
when I put it on, it was as quickly came off as I put it on because, like I said, the manager saw it and the manager was like,
She.
he was like,
No.
you can't wear that.
Okay.
So, ma'am, put it away.
That's it. Whole new world.
And I'm just standing there like, this is great. And now I can't, never mind. Okay. But it was my fault, apparently. And now we're in this situation. Okay, anyways, yes. Once again, thank you guys for listening to us on any platform that you are.
She said the cat's out the bag. No, it's not. Dad joke. No.
It's stressful. It really is stressful. When you're just like, all right, well, this is
Fucking George of the Jungle.
no. Not gonna go that far.
Lack of coverage. It's like,
It's just
and T-Mobile didn't cover that. No. Sorry.
What's your network, man? No. Sorry, real bad.
Verizon.
Yeah, sure.
Verizon. Spotty coverage.
Yes, right.
It's not.
But you get free Disney Plus with it.
I sure as shit do.
That's why it knows.
Got it.
That's why it knows all the tunes.
Like I said, I wasn't being paid enough for that.
All right, we're done. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Love you guys. Wash your hands. We're leaving. Turn it off, Jada. Good night, guys. Love you.
Bye. Deuces. Like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you. Love you.
Eternals. Yeah, all that.
We'll try again next week. Damn.